I want to give the people something. What are we going to give them? What do you want to give them? They're watching. For those people that are still here after all this.
Wednesday's Flex Lewis.
Oh yeah, Flex Lewis at the regular gym with maybe a special guest. Yep, we'll see.
All right, everybody. We're back for season 2, episode 3, and we got Perry Hotkey Petersen joining us today. Yeah, that's the one.
Are you Pops doing that one, or is it? Okay, sick.
All right.
Yo, this is Riley's like Jamie, or whoever else would be in the background.
He uses his computer to research stuff.
BTS King.
They call him BTS King. All right, so this is podcast number 3,
Season 2
the pre-Super Bowl
podcast.
And we got Perry Petersen on the
I
podcast.
remember the last time I was on the podcast.
It was season 1.
It was in the townhouse.
No, remember we did one when Colton first came down on the floor in Houston Station?
Did we?
Yeah, but we used to with DJ mics and like all the audio balances are off between each person.
That was terrible.
Kept asking Perry where that's at, and then he's like, yeah, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. All right, so we got 3 years of Brother Dale coming up in April. Obviously, you weren't there 3 years yet. Like, it won't be your 3 year yet. But we got some big trips coming up. We got Vegas this coming week. Not next week. Literally this coming week. It's going to be crazy. We leave Tuesday. We'll be there through Saturday. We're going to have some fun. Perry, get everyone excited about this. What do we got going on?
We got see on Tuesday.
No, we just playing.
Nothing on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Nothing on Tuesday. Then Wednesday we're going to the UFC headquarters.
No, Tuesdays or Wednesdays, we got to go over the schedule. Yeah. So Wednesdays is Flex Lewis.
Oh yeah, Flex Lewis at the regular gym with maybe a special guest. Yep, we'll see. Thursday is the actual flag football game. We got a whole roster of people. I'm not sure who's gonna be there. Maybe
There's a lot. So when's this podcast coming out?
Probably like.
Okay, so we can't say like some of the names, but there's some big names.
Big names coming up.
They either showed up or they didn't.
That's the most.
You have to follow us to find out. If you hear this podcast, you better follow us and find out.
The dude from the office will probably be there, so that'd be funny.
But they don't know which dude, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he'll be there.
Sweet.
But
All
there's like some other like celebrity and like random big like athletes that are coming too.
It should be a good time. Then on Friday we got bowling party.
Yes.
So,
Well, also, we're going to the UFC headquarters.
Yeah, that's on Friday as well.
Sweet.
And what are we doing there?
The UFC headquarters, we're filming some cool stuff. I don't know what all we can say, but it's gonna be dope. Then we have that bowling event. That's gonna be cool.
We can't say like who's going, but we can say like we're doing like we're basically running some different people through a bunch of drills. That's what we're doing. It's gonna be wild. So they're gonna turn some people into like UFC fighters, see if they have what it takes, and they're gonna test out the punch power of somebody that's unknown as of right now. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Dickerson.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch it. I'm gonna punch it.
If you guys see a video from the UFC or a video that's posted of this punching thing, we made it.
That'd be the next viral video.
Yes.
It's like the Thor video.
No, it will go viral. If it actually works out, it'll go viral for sure.
So Perry, beyond traveling and events, we got 2024 already a month in. How do you feel about that? How are you gonna win the rest of this year?
2024.
Yeah.
Just by learning new things.
Learning new things, bro. You've already like mastered Blender already.
That's what I've been. I've been focusing on learning new things and like trying to improve my craft as much as I can. Because if you stay the same and you don't level up, you're gonna stay in the same place and not get any better. So that's what I've been focusing on.
Can you believe it's not even been 3 years? This is crazy because I feel it's been like 10 years, low key. But then also it feels like it's been like a day.
Yeah, it's been like I've been on here like what 2.5 years, almost.
It'll be 3 years this October, right? Yeah. Or somewhere around there. Yeah. It's 3 years in October, bro. That's crazy. I think it'd be like 6 years for me or something crazy like that in Nashville. 5 or 6. I don't even know. I really don't know. I'm horrible with that. The only day I know is some birthdays and my anniversary, and then like the year we started Brother Dale in the month.
Technically, you moved down like a month before I officially moved down. Yeah.
Yeah, we're living in the townhouse. So like we had the evolution of Brother HQ. Started in the townhouse. That was about, I don't know, 8 months. 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
Then we moved into a tiny little e-space.
For like 1 month.
We play a lot of
It's
Warzone.
like a little box. And we'll show some pictures. And then we went to another space. It was kind of like a little box, but like kind of like an L shape, so it was a little bigger. And then we're in there for like 5 months, 6 months. Then moved upstairs in that place. It was in Woodruff, Houston, in Nashville. And then it's a little bigger, but it's still like a big room. So like not really like compartmentalized or whatever you say it.
Compartmentalized.
Yeah. So like someone comes in, they're distracting the whole team. There's like
Meetings.
a lot of meetings, a lot of calls. People get distracted. You have to be quiet at certain times. But now since we have this place over here, we've been here for like 5 months. We kind of like separate a little bit and be in individual places at once. We have this studio over here and then one over there. So like everything's kind of a little more separate, so you can get more things done at once. Not everyone's like having to be quiet at the same time.
Type of thing. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's been a lot of change.
Yo, Riley, if you loosen that side thing, the other one, tighten the main one up. If you loosen that one up, you can just swivel it without having to without having to worry about it like going off level.
That tripod's down bad.
If you just do that and then loosen that side one, then you can just rotate it. See what I'm saying?
Tripod's down bad.
All right, so
Sorry.
for those of
It's
you,
easier.
a lot of you are people that we've known for a while, but some of you are brand new. We're getting so many like new people following us like every week. Obviously, it's not by the hundreds of or thousands or hundreds of thousands, but a lot of new people checking out the podcast and really seeing what we're up to, reaching out, trying to work with us. For those of you that don't know, Perry is our OG, our number one in the company, first one to join, and you know that's very important. He was the first one to take that big risk. He moved a long ways away from Iowa all the way to here without really knowing us. I mean, he came down and met us and we've talked, but like he took a huge risk. And I'll keep the story short, but yeah, it's really cool to have someone that kind of believes in the vision all the way through and a key part of what we're doing here at Brother Dale. So yeah, we're growing, we're scaling. There's like we mentioned on the last few podcasts, we're cooking up something that I can't wait to release. We'll have a full podcast on it and why we did it and what it looks like, and those people will be on it as well. But we're not going to share anything about that yet, but that is coming up very soon, so it's very exciting. A big move that's going to shift and change the market and like what we're doing, so it's really exciting. But Perry, when it comes to the team, we have some people now that are key editors that we brought on and growing that side of things. It's kind of cool. So like everyone up until like 6 months ago was all like in-house. Like you'd go shoot stuff, you'd edit stuff, we'd trade edits and go back and forth. Now we have people who literally just edit because we found, filming takes a lot of time. So the guys in-house that are here, we need to focus on filming stuff. And then we have a team that we can immediately kind of hand it off to. So how's that been? Because you're pretty much the point person. You're over all of that. How does that feel? What does that look like? Why is it important for people? Why in this industry is it like a good thing?
I feel like it's important because having virtual people or like people not here but they're working for us, like they're kind of in their own world and they kind of like zone in. They just get stuff done while like we're occupied over here. That's crazy. It's like a kind of like a cheat code, but yeah, I think it's really important. But it's been good to like just oversee that and distribute certain video edits and stuff like that, and like kind of oversee and make sure everything's still up to our standard. I think it's been like way more efficient doing it that way. I'm obviously still on certain edits, but I can't edit everything. At some point you have to like delegate some things out, but overseeing is still like fun, and delegating certain things, communicating with them. It's pretty efficient.
I think like let's clarify too. Like so, our virtual editor or editors, whatever, they're full time for us. So it's not like just random like virtual editors. Like they're actually like putting the time in.
They're working full time.
Yeah, extensively like screen them before we use them because we have to make sure they're up to par. But then you basically just command, like send off footage, send off projects, give the direction, all this stuff, and they get stuff done.
Yeah,
which is
It's crazy because like technology's gotten to the point where you can like when we shoot content, especially videos, it's a lot of gigabytes. Like it's a lot of footage, and technology has advanced so much where we can come back from a shoot, back it up internally in our system, and then also have it on the cloud for our team to be able to download and wherever they're at, and then get content done, which is crazy. And it's pretty fast too. Like anywhere in the world, we can be anywhere. We could have people get access to footage that we've uploaded and allowed access to then create edits, which is nuts. And right now it's just a handful, like one or two or however many people we got, but it's eventually going to be way more because you have efficiency of our team here and creating content and our team here growing, and then people around the country or around the world that are able to freaking be a part of Brother Dale. And there's people reaching out all the time. It's crazy. Like how many people we're getting reaching out. Like you would think, like when we first started the company, it was kind of, Marcus and I were thinking like, how do we find people? How do we get people to see our stuff, and to how do we find them to want to be a part of this? And it's honestly, it's investing in the personal brand, man. Like we've been investing into making content, and Riley's been crushing it on showcasing who we are and documenting it. We've almost put out more of literally what we're up to than the final product. And that has almost gotten us more business and traction than kind of showing the final product. And I think that's the wave of like social media, of like, instead of everything being perfect that you put out and all the final perfect products, which we still love to show, right? But it's the process and documenting that people love to see. They want to learn from it. They want to be a part of it. They want to join the team. They want to hire us for it. Like it's really, really cool.
I think that, like, the majority of the finished product too, we can't actually show like automatically.
Yeah.
Because a lot of our clients are just like, they will use it eventually, or it's for a product drop, or like I'm working on a video right now, I'd like put on my story, but I can't because it's not even out yet. You know what I mean?
Wait for them to post it first, and sometimes they don't post it for a long time.
Yeah. Sometimes we make a video and they don't post it for like 6 months, something like that. So I think that's a big thing. But I think like the whole thing, and Riley, you were talking about on the live earlier, like Brother Dale, like the guy asked what it is, and then Hunter said a long time ago a movement, and that's actually true to a really pretty big degree. But it's like, yeah, we're a content creative agency, but then when you hear that, it's like so skewed in the market because like it's not like this. You know what I mean? Like this is like a hybrid between like Nelk, full-time filmmaker, like a TikTok house, and like just like some entrepreneurs. I don't even know how to explain it, but
yeah,
like
we create content, but it's a creative marketing agency is what I like to call it, because we have the creative, we have the marketing, and it's an agency, not just one or two or three or four people. And it's a whole team that takes care of a company's content, or that's mainly who we work with, is other brands and companies, right? That's where the money's at. We do other stuff, of course, but helping companies grow, help them scale their brand. And if you can provide a good customer service and you can provide a good product and you can help them grow and scale and make money, they're going to stay with you for a long time.
Definitely. So, Perry, we're going to the Super Bowl next week. Sunday today, or Saturday today.
Saturday.
Dang, that's crazy. Saturday today. You went to the second one, because we went the first one before Brother Dale was even a thing, and then you came the next year. That was Ellen.
Yeah.
It's 21.
Yeah.
2022 and 2023.
Yeah. And then we didn't have anybody. I mean, we had Colton. Colton went with us.
Perry's been to everyone but the very first one we went to, which we didn't even have the LLC formed yet. We just went.
Did we not?
No, we went in February, and then we created the LLC. Was officially created in April.
The first one. Yeah.
Well, like our first one,
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
you
Yep.
yeah.
because Somebody Sweat, they'd been around for a while, but that was kind of like the point. They really kind of started blowing up too, not just because of us, but they kept reinvesting in all their content and all of their partners and everything. And so one cool thing about like us and helping them is the brands, they're paying a lot of money to be there and to have their product there, and then we create content that gets all of their products in with the athletes and the celebrities and stuff. So the brands feel like they're getting taken care of, they're getting exposure, and they're getting that content that they can distribute. And one thing that sets us apart, guys, we've talked about, is speed. Perry, how important is that speed? How important is to get that stuff out quick?
Especially for this.
Event, it's like the celebrity flag football that's based around the Super Bowl. Usually, like, it's not gonna be that relevant after the Super Bowl, like, you know. So our strategy is to get it done the same day, next day. Usually, the past 2 or 3 events have been like the day before, but this one's different because it's on Thursday, so we'll have a little more time. But we'll probably still stuff done that night, next day, and we'll have a lot of people there, so we can knock out.
Probably the whole event.
Yeah, it'll actually be more important to get done faster this year because we have a bigger team, and the events that they're doing are like so relevant in the moment. So once like that's done, then the UFC stuff will be like right afterwards, and it's like
we're gonna be
turn and burn.
Turning stuff over.
Yeah, but it's cool because we have like a team of 9, 10 guys going this year, which is gonna be sick. We have a sprinter van, but like the team, some people will be shooting, some people will be editing. It'll be like a quick, just
Yeah.
boom.
My goal is like we'll have freaking our own BTS content being knocked out. We'll have our own like photo and video of ourselves and what we did behind the scenes being pumped out on Brotherdale. Then we'll have the content for Celebrity Sweat and the brands like being pumped out and photos for that and the videos for that. It's gonna be cool because we're gonna have a full squad pulling up and getting stuff done.
We're gonna be rolling deep.
The hardest part is like getting all that footage of all those drives.
You know, it's even crazier. You didn't think about it too much, but basically, we'll be out of the office for almost a week, almost a full work week. So then we'll probably have to manage other clients at the same time. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yep.
Yeah,
But we're gonna set it up for that too. So
figure it out.
We'll probably be working on some stuff there as well in the nights.
Yeah, I would say like Monday, Tuesday, we need to prep like what footage we need to take that we're gonna have to like edit for clients while we're there. Because Wednesday that'll be important, like a big day for us to like knock stuff out. Obviously, we're doing other stuff. But we'll have downtime to like knock anything out in Thursday before the event. But
yeah, and we're gonna do like some Super Bowl parties.
yeah, we're gonna have fun. Like we're there. It's a work trip. Like
Throw
what,
some
you
money
know,
on black, you know.
You know how it goes. Cross gonna lose all his money.
Yeah, okay,
he's gonna win it all.
Who's your prediction that's gonna be down bad the worst? Let's say the first the first 3 hours because that's when
Probably not.
That's like 3 a.m., bro.
Probably be Femi.
think so.
No, he said he's not he says he's not drinking right now.
No, not like that. Like losing money.
At the casino.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Femi? All right,
It's
that's your bet.
solid between Cross and Femi. I'm gonna go with Cross. I feel like he's losing money. Like I haven't seen him win.
No, he's gonna win. He's guys. You keep saying he's gonna lose. He's gonna win.
He usually
He's gonna win.
loses his parlays every time.
No,
Not
the
all-
game's not till Sunday.
No,
He usually wins his parlays, but then he doubles down again and again and again until he loses the parlay.
Jeez.
sometimes he cashes out though. Gotta give him credit.
Nah, I mean we'll have some fun, but again, work. We'll get stuff done. That's what we're known for. So we're gonna take care of it, and that's who we are. And we want people to see that. Like, we want to get the content out fast because we want everyone to know this is Brother Dale. This is our standard, and that's why they want to work with us. Yeah, you know, like there'd be some agencies or people out there who would literally take another week to get everything done. You know.
Up to a month.
Yeah, so it's like, do you want to be known for that, or do you want to be known for getting this stuff done? The guy that gets stuff done and have it good.
We also have one of our virtual guys is coming to meet us for the first time in Vegas, which is gonna be kind of a cool like dynamic to the trip. I wish IU was coming down from.
Yeah, well, shout out Cross because we were gonna have to jam 9 dudes in 2 rooms, but now we're gonna have 3 rooms, so it's gonna be perfect. There's gonna be space for people to edit. Not sure if we're gonna edit the rooms. We'll probably go post up somewhere, which will be nice, just because for space and everything, and to be editing. Like, if you sit on a bed, we've learned like if you sit on a bed for too long and edit, you will hate yourself. Your back
Really
hurts.
nice in the beginning.
I wonder how packed Vegas is gonna be.
Oh, it's
gonna be-
crazy.
yeah, it's gonna be
Jake,
nuts.
A few days ago, he's like, just getting the events, you have to leave like way earlier.
Yeah, we're gonna be in pulling up in the Sprinter. We got a Sprinter van that's gonna be hauling everybody. Femi's gonna be driving it.
Is he?
I'm actually a little bit worried about that.
You said he'd
Actually,
be the
Femi's
best to drive it.
He's a good driver. But
That's why Marcus did it. He wants wants to keep it interesting.
I don't want to drive.
The lowest insurance in me.
Huh?
With the lowest
Insurance, didn't we?
We gotta get insurance.
No,
We-
for the Turo.
Yeah,
we got good insurance. I don't think you have
basic
to,
coverage.
dude. We're just driving. It's not like we're freaking partying the thing.
Femi's driving.
You know,
Femi's a good driver. He drives a big truck.
Yeah, we drove to
we
fast.
could have hired a driver.
No, that'd been
I don't know what that is though. It's probably not that much money actually. For 5 days, it probably wouldn't be that much.
I don't know,
I don't know what those rates go for, but if you're a driver in Vegas, hit us up.
but yeah, we got 9 dudes and meals all week.
Yeah, it's
It's gonna be expensive, but it's gonna be fun. What do we want to talk about? What else do you want to give the people, Perry? What do you want to give
What's
them?
new in your life?
It's new.
Perry doesn't have anything. Perry already had it planned out.
What was that?
Oh, Perry's relationship status. He's like, what? What the heck? No, Perry's been dating a girl for a long time. Heather's just awesome.
Yep.
That's about it, though. That's all the news we have on that one.
Oh, we're actually getting a dog soon.
You're getting a dog. That's right. You showed me that picture. Yeah, that's crazy.
Probably we're gonna be back from the Super Bowl stuff. But yeah, so that's exciting.
Do you want a dog?
Excited.
Is it like your?
I think you wanted it, right?
It'll be. Well, she wanted it.
But
I feel like it's always the girl.
But I'll almost be taking care of it though. So
It'll be at my house and in the office and everything. So.
Yeah. Metro's gonna have to learn to love that dog.
but yeah.
The dog's smaller than Metro, right? Smaller.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be like the size of this mic.
5-pound dog.
If you took all the fur off, it'd be like the weight of this
Metro will
mic.
probably like it then if it's smaller. I bet.
Yeah, hopefully
Because I feel like Metro hates bigger things. Yeah. Interesting.
How's it feel like, dude, we already got these 2 studios and we're pretty much outgrowing it already. We haven't even been here about like 4 months.
It's crazy. We're gonna
Need
need
like a big warehouse soon.
We've been in I had access to the studio we're filming in right now 3 months, and it's already feeling too small.
Yeah. So
This is our like shooting studio, and then across the hall is like all the desks and everything. But we have like 10 desks over there.
We still haven't done a studio tour. We need to.
Oh yeah, we never did that.
One thing I want to talk about, like we're like content nowadays, like it almost seems like everyone's creating content, like, and we talked about that as well as like what separates like an agency from someone who just like creates content. But like literally, like social media is being freaking flooded with just content every day, thousands, hundreds of millions of freaking posts a week between all platforms, like for sure. But like how, like where are we gonna see this year, like what's going to happen over the next couple of years of freaking content? Because we got AI, we got so many people having access to create stuff. Like, it's going to be interesting, just like what content, how you're going to attract people. And I think it just, again, comes down to the branding and showing everything. I think. I don't know.
Content will just like recycle.
Yeah.
Like it was vlogs first. Well, actually, it was short form first, super short form, like 6 seconds. Fine.
Yeah.
Then it went into like YouTube vlogs, and then it was like vlogs for a while. That's
Yeah.
the thing for
Yeah,
a second.
yeah.
And then it was like short form vlogs that were like higher production. Then it went to TikTok, and then now it's like TikTok short form podcasts. But then the short form's like different now. Now it's not like very like produced. Now
It's
it's like
interesting.
super like raw and organic iPhone stuff.
People are getting more into like YouTube.
Long form again, like super long form.
Yeah.
Like Sam Sulek posts like our
Videos and people watch the whole thing.
You know how much money he makes on that?
a lot, yeah. And then if you know who Outdoor Boys is, the dude, the fresh baked bread with honey butter guy.
Yeah.
He's posting like 50-minute videos. So Rabbit in the Wilderness, everybody watches that.
See on YouTube too? I see him on TikTok.
Yeah, everyone rips his YouTube for TikTok so they can make money.
Really? Bro, late at night watching that stuff is wild.
Just posted a new
Do you watch that?
Yeah, he's crazy. He built those snow huts,
Yeah.
built underground snow tunnels and everything.
everything.
Fun fact, it's pretty random, but Riley falls asleep to the sound of planes taking off.
Yeah, he watches live streams of it.
LAX, which is it's a super weird airport to watch, but
So does dolphins.
it could be dolphins.
We need a cam on Riley
I know.
from the back, like shooting over.
Actually, it's not a bad idea, actually. It'd be
We'll make that happen. What? What?
it's not a bad idea.
What? Soon. I want to give the people something. What are we gonna give them?
What are we gonna give him?
What do you want to give them? They're watching. For those people that are still here after all this.
Still here.
Who's that? Who's that?
I can't hear it.
I don't know what that is.
How was that? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, he says.
That's so funny.
What are we giving him? What are we giving him?
I don't know.
Well, Perry, what's like a normal day for you? Because like, I feel like a lot of like I went to a thing last night, like a little event, socializing event. It was pretty fun. Riley went. I think people think like the majority of people think it's just fun and games to see all the cool stuff. But like, what is a normal day? Because I could tell you my normal day, but I want to hear yours because you're on the podcast.
Normal day. I usually come in and somebody has. Yeah. If I don't have groceries, I'll go downstairs and get coffee and breakfast sandwich. Try not to do that, but it usually happens. But yeah, go up to the office, say what's up to Colton, say what's up to the boys, and usually see what needs to get done. If I'm already working on the edit, I'll start working on the edit. do a little delegating, see where everyone's at. That's not in the studio. I've been learning Blender a lot, so that's been taking a lot of time.
Yeah, just trying to level up on that.
What's interesting is like you see all these people online, guys, of like trying to read every day, trying to do red light therapy, cold plunge, sauna, workout, eat, like, and do all this stuff, and they post about it, and then Perry's like, and they do that, and they want to be dialed in, and then Perry's like, just wake up, get my breakfast, and get to work. Like, it's kind of like Alex Hormozi style. Like, there's no secret. There's just like get to work and learn and grow. There's like no real secret sometimes to just like getting stuff done. It's just getting it done.
No, there is.
Does that make sense?
Zero secret to the, like, all those things are great. You feel great when you do it, like cold plunge, all this stuff.
I want to do a cold plunge.
But dude, if you're doing a lot of stuff, you don't have time unless you're waking up at 4 a.m. every single day to do that stuff. You don't have time, because by the time that it's 7 o'clock, sometimes I get a call at 7 o'clock, and then we have meetings at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
And there's a bunch of crap going on, so you don't have time to do all that stuff. It's just, it sounds nice on the weekend. It's kind of nice if you have time on the weekend to do cool stuff like that. But yeah, it's kind of tough.
I kind of
I want to do a cold plunge.
Do you?
every morning.
Really? That'd be cool.
Yeah, but it's just hard to get one.
They sell
Harder, expensive.
pretty cheap ones on Amazon.
Yeah, then you get ice bags every day.
That's true.
That's bogus.
Not in the winter. He's hopping there.
There's still like be no ice cubes in there.
Perry, do you like your routine, or what would you change about it? Like, are you a routine kind of guy, or?
Routine kind of
Yeah, I believe.
See, I believe. Are you though? Okay.
I believe I am. But,
No, I want to start changing up
up a little bit,
What are you thinking?
like a cold plunge.
Cold plunge.
cold plunge, cold shower. My doctor said the cold plunge has more effects than the cold shower because you're fully immersed. But there's a lot of benefits. I don't know what the benefits are, but I heard they're good.
Dude, cold showers suck.
Yeah, but then you feel good after.
It does wake you up. Does wake you up. I'll do the sauna
So
like in the morning
there's a
after my
cold
lift.
plunge at the UFC HQ that you'll be able to go to. It's the coldest plunge I've ever
you
been
dip in
inside
it?
of. Huh?
Can I get a dip in there?
You can dive in there if you want to.
It's that big. It's huge.
It's huge. It's like
It's like a hot tub.
no, it's bigger than a hot tub. It's like
Oh my
literally
gosh.
half of this room. Is that
Is
cold plunge.
it cold enough?
I wonder how expensive that was. Let's see. Let's try to find out how expensive that is.
And then you can like
Or at least my dolphin noises.
you can get your little body after you're all frozen up, and you can slide over into the hot tub. It's kind of nice. Yeah, it's true though. You should do it. Actually, you have a house, so when you move from this house, what's your plans? Because you can't have a cold plunge if you don't have a house. Because we live in an apartment, there's no way you can do a cold plunge.
I should just went up to the pool, I guess.
Put one on the roof.
But yeah,
You could do that.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm moving to yet.
We do a house, you think, or apartment?
Probably an apartment.
You've never lived in an apartment here in Nashville.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, you did once. That's crazy.
Places here.
That's true. That's wild, actually.
No, there's apartment by. So they have cold plunge. It's an amenity. I don't know how it works.
Actually,
Yeah.
what's it called? Oh, wait, is it not open yet? Oh yeah, that's right.
But I don't know how much that is. They have cold plunge on all that stuff.
We're
Perry-
getting house next.
Perry, we kind of talked about Blender, but what is it for people that don't know? Like, they're like, oh, what's Blender?
So have you ever seen like
Those was like trendy like product ads like on Instagram Reels, like all the floating like bottles and all that stuff like in like real footage like edited in there. That's kind of
Blender? That's like what you can do with Blender. Or
It's
like,
a 3D animation software.
Yeah, 3D animation. You can
animate like a can if you want to type thing, like make crazy 3D animations. But it's just a big learning curve, and I've been messing around with it.
for like 5 months.
Yeah, because it's a huge learning curve. Because you go from like Premiere Pro, where it's like 2D, like everything's flat. I mean, obviously you can kind of mess with things and make it seem 3D, but you're in a whole 3D world environment, and you start with a gray blank canvas, and you build it out how you want it. It's crazy.
There's so many different aspects to it, like you'd go on forever. But I'm just slowly learning more stuff and trying to implement it in what we do so we can level up some more.
I feel like one day you just came in and started doing Blender work. I don't even remember you actually learning it. I just remember you just.
Didn't Colton try it out first? And he was trying to make donuts, and then
That was
Because I was doing it in an old studio a little bit, and then I was just talking to Colin about it, and he started doing the tutorial. And then I stopped for a little bit and then dove back into it.
You kind of been in Blender only like the past like 2 weeks straight.
Yeah.
Like not really even Premiere Pro, just straight up Blender.
I'm only doing like 3 projects.
But it just takes so long, and there's like takes a long time.
Trying to render stuff.
Yeah, you like, oh, finally got like a 6-minute clip, and then it takes like 4 hours to render. So it's like, imagine you're making a Premiere Pro video, you're making a TikTok, and it takes 4 hours to see what it looks like.
And the client's like, yeah, I need to change it a little bit.
Change it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, one change is another 4 hours.
Give me 4 hours. It'll be back to you.
But it's good for certain things. It's not good for everything. Like obviously we have some clients where we never even touch it, right? But then there's some clients where that's like their style, that's their art, or it's gonna help with like getting us to the next level. Where say like, you know, Rain comes out with a new flavor, and we want it to really bring it to life and make it really cool outside of just some elements or some fruit and stuff. You can have everything kind of look perfect and really flashy and create your own world with it, right?
We actually are making a drop for a new
Yeah, we're working on something right now.
Yeah.
I've been messing around.
I don't know
with the past few
what
days.
brand it is. Wink, wink, but that's what we're doing. But yeah, you're messing around with the Blender. Blender's wild. I haven't dived. Is that how it is? Dived into it yet?
Dive or dove?
I probably won't dove.
I don't know. I
I haven't dove into it yet. I probably won't, because After Effects, like, I'm still trying to like learn that
Once
thing
you start
more.
learning stuff in Blender, like
It helps the After Effects too. Like all it's
Yeah.
the same sort of controls almost, like in a way. But like, I don't know, it's start learning more things. You can like, you have way more ideas because like you know that you can do certain stuff. It just comes to you like, oh, I can do this. Like I can do that. Like once you get more experience and learn more things, like it just comes to you more naturally.
Yeah, it's actually wild. We're still like editing a lot.
You
can
just
like
start seeing stuff in like
you see
space.
timelines kind of
Yeah,
every once in a
real
while.
life.
Yeah, I'll think of like an idea and then I'm like, I could actually probably pull it off, and then you just do, which is weird. But I just, when you do so many edits in a week, like it compounds over and over and over. It's like anything else in life, but like when you're working on projects over and over and over again, you just get so much better at editing.
Yeah. Everybody's leveled up in the past 2 months, like big time. Everyone has like really leveled up in editing and creating new stuff. Because there's a point where like, if you work with a brand for a couple of years, like you can't just do the same thing all the time and everything starts to look the same. Like they come out with a new flavor, you can't just do the same thing every time. You got to switch it up. You got to be different, you know. And everyone else slowly, like if there's a tutorial on how to do this new thing, after a year or two, everyone's like starting to do that one thing. So it's like, what's next? How do you continue to like level up and get better?
like film burn overlays.
Yeah, what's your opinion on like the creative looks getting like kind of copied over?
Bro,
Like every freelancer, everybody who creates stuff, they all kind of just mesh into the same look.
Yeah, I feel like the film burn overlays like
way overused nowadays.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
like going back to like actual. Colin was just talking about this, but going like back to like hard cuts, like
Mhm.
sometimes just more.
I don't know.
I love a good hard cut.
Yeah.
You know what I hate the most?
Like overproduced. Like
I hate preset transitions so much. I don't think I've used like one or two my whole career. Yeah, spin or like the blur. The only one I
Slide.
like is like the push. Every once in a while I can use that one, but like preset transitions.
What sets you apart is you shoot the transition. So like you make it feel like a transition without a transition, where people like didn't see it coming and then they realize it. That's the stuff that really catches people's eyes.
That's awesome. And then just like clean jump cuts
yeah.
or just regular.
Or making things bigger than they are. Like Marcus took a shot on like Hell on Wheels, like a party bus, and like adding photographs in 3D space. Like that stuff sets you apart from the competition, because everybody can get a shot of people partying, but how do you like make it different? How do you make it stand out? But any last thing? Because I think we're about to wrap it up. Anything else, Perry? What do you want to leave them with?
I want to do something crazy. Celebrity.
so edit. Yeah.
So do you want to edit?
Well, there's gonna be a lot of edits probably.
Did you want like the main one? Or who wants the main one? Because I don't really want it. I kind of want it, but I don't really want it. You know what I mean? Like,
How many? Did we get the cheat sheet yet?
yeah, it's a lot.
How many?
Sizzles are there.
There's like, so the only one that's really due the next day are like two of them. There's one that we can't mention yet.
Is the main one due
Next day.
Yeah, pretty much. We should get it out the next day because it won't go viral unless we get it out the next day. So it'll be the main edit, and then there's one that we can't talk about. But
Yeah, I'm gonna make some like assets before we go, so we're ready.
Some 3D stuff.
I think we can fly the FPV in the stadium.
Stadium.
Yeah,
What if we attached the GoPro to it?
The small one? We're not putting your big one up there. Your big one would destroy things.
I hate that thing.
Yeah, you would take somebody out, bro.
I hate that drone.
I was flying the small one down Broadway and had to land it, and then I had to like jump out of the truck one time to grab it because it was like gonna land in traffic. It was dying, and then Cross one time he was on the ground and on Broadway and went down the land, and then like he went to grab it and it flew up again. He grabbed it and like started flying around in his hand. And he had to slam it on the ground. And it was
I
Jeez.
stopped flying that big.
PE drunk because it almost sent me to jail.
when.
Like before I moved here.
Oh, actually. Oh, because you were over the highway.
It stopped over the interstate and it wouldn't go left, right, forward, or backwards. It only go up or down. So like,
And there's no blade guards in that, right?
No.
Yeah,
like
take
it was
somebody
either
out.
go up or down into the
Interstate, like where all the cars are.
Dude, that takes me back to the Hyman shoot, bro, where I was flying the drone and it lost signal and it was going down no matter what. Like literally it was going down. The only thing I could do was like move it side to side or whatever, but there's no like up down. So I was over the lake and I had no signal. So all I saw was the GPS, which way it was pointing, the GPS, and I just pressed forward back to land. And dude, it somehow like crashed on the beach right by the sidewalk where people were. And I had nothing else I could do, and it scared the crap out of me.
What drone was that?
It was Daniel's drone, really nice drone, and it just lost signal. Like I just lost signal, and there it was. I was on the sand, perfectly fine.
I was filming.
Nobody harmed, nobody injured.
A few months ago in Texas, and it went into the building, and it just like lost signal. And
See a
I was,
helicopter.
like trying to maneuver around people because they were working out. Almost took them out. It was bad. Drones are weird because like you'll see the videos on Instagram and like whatever, but like when you fly a drone or you'll see like the promo videos from like DJI, when you go into a building, you get to have whatever settings you want. You just never know what's gonna happen. It might work. It probably won't work, and it'll just go crazy. But
All right. Well, I think that's the wrap to the episode.
all right, boys, we'll see you guys after the Super Bowl, and we'll give you.
Yes.
Actually, are we doing one during the time?
Oh, we're gonna do one at the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Let's do.
Then
We're
you
gonna
guys
do a
might see it
few
next week. Who knows?
Yeah. All right. Peace.
Peace.